everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Al-Andalus achievement run here on Crusader Kings 3. Now, obviously, in the last episode, a lot of stuff happened, and one thing that got pointed out to me correctly is the fact that if we look on our council here, we've got a spy master that really hates our guts. So, and one of the key things is to find a spy master that doesn't hate your guts. Not a lot there, except maybe our son. And that's, or our wife. Shy. We've got our vassal and friend, could be one. And I think this will bump him up. That will. So now, we've got a spy master that likes us. If we look at the marshal as well, our Faris will add him. He's a peasant leader and robust. Blade master, trained, tough soldier. Yeah, let's do that. So then they kind of ish maybe like us. Not by much, but it's a little bit improved. A little bit improved. Now, of course, we are in this war that we kind of inherited. One of the thoughts here would be to split our forces and march against each individually here. Now, they are leaving. We are held up in Granada. We can call in our ally here as well, but, honestly, I'm not particularly interested in that right now. Instead, what I'm going to take a look at here is, let's see, we've got a few kids. We've got a 2-year-old sibling, spouse, alliance power. Is there anybody here we can marry her off to where it's not, like super creepy? Let's see. Let's put it as a child. Sheikhdom of Faru. Waliyas. This is all, small-ish potatoes. See, she's 2 years old. That's not exactly fantastic. Where is the Sheikhdom of Faru? Faro. So that's there. I mean, that's one of our vassals. Not really sure about that one. Let's see, is he betrothed? No. So there's a few more here that mosque, bow, mosque. I mean, these are all like small potatoes. There's nobody here really of importance and power. Sheikdoms here, but that's not really what we're going for. Small ones only get us so far. Let's see here real quick. Okay, so that's the primary heir there, or the primary heir here. It's the Emirate of Valencia. We have the Emir. We arrange a marriage. No, we don't really have anybody there that could do the trick. It's kind of a messy situation right now for the Duhunits, which would be one to kind of keep an eye on. If we look further afield, Hudits. Let's see, is there anybody here that could help out? What if him and Israhudit will not accept because too many existing alliances. All right. Wait, we do? You have too many existing alliances. Oh, yeah, we do have a lot of marriage alliances, so. Alright, that's fine. The alliances, and then also with our sons. That's okay. Alright, so we'll just continue on here for right now. Splitting the forces is one thing we could do. Or we could go into the Amirid as well. Let's take a look at our forces. Split off into a new army. Obviously, onagers we'd want with them. The problem is, yeah, we could send them the bowmen, light footmen. Let's put that, there you go. Good amount, and then we will also give them a few of our knights. There. Alright, a new commander could do us. Unyielding defender is reckless. What else do we have here? Rough terrain expert. Rough terrain is actually a pretty good one. Put him in there. Good martial skill. Alright. So that army, we will send them north. Now remember, we do have some of our own levies. Move the rally point to Granada. We'll stay there. And we can raise the rest of our troops. Now they're almost at full strength. And they will then go into the army that's staying behind in Granada. That's the plan right now. Now there's a large army sitting right here. They're in a battle as well. Let's keep an eye on that. They're getting hit hard. Just keeping an eye on that right now. So they lose that battle. And we will... Let's see. Head down here. See what we can do. Sway the visit? Yes. Stay for a while. Alright. We will now sway the visit. Learning challenge, the books, the poor books. Okay, raise all. Let's see, I think in the help in the dining hall. Alright, perfect here. We'll merge that army there. Chest of gold. Chest of gold. Okay, hold on. Despite all my efforts, Sheikh Murad's dining hall seems to be in a worse state when I am done than when I started. Things might not be going great, but there are other areas where I can help. So there's a 72% chance he takes my warning to heart. 27, he thinks I'm planning something. Let's do that. See what that reaction's like. So it looks like the Duhunites. As I explained the risk of keeping Chest of Gold out in the open, Sheikh Mohammed's eyes widen in realization. Oh, of course, it shouldn't be out there. Thank you, Emir Mohammed. Perfect. Awesome. So it looks like the Duhunites are also at war with who we are battling, so that actually helps. Alright, Sheikh Murad by the entrance, waiting to see me off in the morning. As I walk up, I hear him muttering to himself, "He really fixed the place up, but he ruined my dining hall. Ahem." After a quick goodbye, I am soon on the road back home again. I'm glad I was able to help, and plus 10 opinion. Yeah, these fortresses are rather large. Ah, okay, so now we will head south with that army. and see if we can chase those guys away. So now with a split force, all right, we will have a battle here. We've got the advantage, better army commander and more soldiers. It's looking good so far. And our pikemen are giving a good advantage against their camel riders. Perfect. Victory is ours. So now we can take that force. Fat comes of age. Flamboyant trickster. Wounded. My injured vassal, my Sheikh Murat, has been wounded. His flesh has contracted foulness and swelling. There's nothing we can do. Alright, so we're going to move back to Granada with that army. Let's see, how's this progressing here? We got 5 months still left. And the nice thing is the Amirids are getting their butts kicked by the Dahunit. Sheikh Murat is swayed, so we're slowly gaining there. We kind of got to keep an eye on this. They are an enemy force, really. If they come for us, we need to move that army in here just to keep an eye on things. Enemy force is taking the islands here from the Amirids as well. But bit by bit by bit, conquering more and more of their land. So you have 45 days left here. Oh, yeah, it's an enemy force coming to attack us. Malaga's under siege. Well, we're going to win that battle. Alright, time to send these guys back down here. Of course, that little skirmish there hurt our siege a little bit. Not by much. We've got a few days left here. Keep an eye on that. And then down here, I'd like to get them in battle. All right. A kind word. My paths happen to have crossed with Wali Uzmir. And to my surprise, it seems as though he does not have a great impression of my friend Sheikh Abad. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change his mind. Let me tell you a story about Abad. So there's 64% to improve the opinion of Abad, 26% to make it worse, 8% disastrously harm the reputation. People should be talking about me instead. Now, let's see if we can intercede there. Now, we do have our son who can marry. He is 16. I mean, is there anybody in here remotely age appropriate at all? And I think we'll wait for now. Low county control in Granada again. So let's send our marshal there to take care of that. Unpause the game. And chase them. Changes of conviction. I tried to paint Sheikh Abad in the best possible light, and Wali Uzmir gradually started listening with greater and greater interest when he muttered, "I never knew that," to himself. I knew I had made an impression. So everybody, I mean, 15 opinion of each other, 10 opinion of me. I lose stress. Life is good. So now let's force that battle right there. We won a siege. Now we're going to win this battle here as well. Just waiting. Our Faris has been killed. The victory is ours. All is fair. My treatises, many treatises even, have been written on honorable conduct in war, but those authors' lives weren't on the line. Yeah, when they put pen to paper. To ensure victory, I need to seize every advantage I can get on the battlefield, even if that means using tactics which may be considered unfair. Hit and run tactics or manipulative tactics, 60% chance. Hit and run tactics, so that's a 25% retreat loss. Friendly casualties, Fatal casualties minus 25%. All right. We will go with that. And now, let's see. What can we do here? Got to force this war to end. So let's sail and see if we can take that. It's going to cost a little bit of money. We're losing some money. We have our army. Jeez. Okay, let's hit on pause. Have them move. We can take these guys down here. There we go. Go down the coast and see if we can handle them. So I want to end this war and keep an eye on the Dahunites, of course. New martial perk. Very nice. Strategist. The strategist. That gives us a +1 on diplomacy. +3 martial. Enemy fatal casualties are +25%. Crosses water without advantage penalties. Yes. So that's a very, very nice one to have. I want to force this battle. And we have another crushing blow. Our wife is pregnant. Very nice. So now they're in a more defensible terrain. Which obviously hurts us, but we've got some allies coming. And we will win this battle. Beat them. I mean, they're just getting crushed right now. Victory is ours. 85%. Let's take a look. How are things going here? It's going to be 3 months. We take that one. Sheikh Murat is swayed. Okay, we are going to go back, retreat back to Alhambra. Key thing is, let's see, how long is that going to take them in Alicante? 13 months. Rashid comes of age. He is a skilled tactician. Very nice. Garcias is under siege. All right, no problem. We will send army down there. Take that. Child of my dynasty. A daughter. Butaina? Yeah, we'll go with that name. That's fine. Let's see where we are here. Just a few days away. And that should end the war. Between us and them. It does. Alright, perfect. So we've taken prisoners. We've won the siege. Let's go to the court. Prisoners. We can get 50 gold for her. Get 37. Can't afford the full ransom. That's fine. And we will enforce the demands. Here in a second. Perfect. So be it. And now we can disband all of our military and make some money. And just get a little bit of calmness into the situation. And kind of take stock of our situation. We've got a few children that can marry. Yes, we can declare a lot of wars. But let's just take a quick look and see. All right, so all of our kids, I think, can marry at this point. All right, let's see. Shega, he is married. All right, perfect. He needs a primary spouse. He is 17. And these are all small, relatively inconsequential alliances. But it's more about getting them married so we can start getting some children. 11 years old is pretty. Hail. Small boost. Prowess. Attraction power. I'd prefer it within our culture group. So let's see. Culture. Andalusians. All right. Is there anybody here? Let's see. She's temperament, compassionate, fickle. I mean, not fantastic. But relatively age appropriate. I mean, vastly inferior. It's fine. At this point, we're just kind of marrying them off. See, he's 16. Shikdom of Molina is 11. That's not really what I'm looking for here. House Hudid, we wouldn't gain any alliances through that. So, you know what? You will just have to wait a little bit. Let's see, our council. Overall, I'm okay. Abdul Hakam, yeah, he's working there. Wali Aram, he doesn't like us too much. Let's look at our court real quick. Let's see. Your Faris. Who are we swaying? Oh, yeah. The Sheikh of Cadiz. It's a little bit too important to not try to sway him. Let's see. Scribe, fickle. I mean, I could look. We do need a court physician. Start that search. All right. So that's going okay. We're still over the domain limit. So I'm going to have to divvy out something here because just those negatives, those penalties are not making me happy. Sibling. Can't grant a title, of course. Let's see what he has 2 titles. Second son has 1 title. Let's grant a title. So we can give him Emirate of the Algarve. Becomes independent to their rank now equaling ours. Yeah, let's not do that. Sheikhdom of Nielba. Remains your vassal. That penalty for being it will be reduced. All right. Empty council position. Our steward. Son and player heir. He's a very good steward. I'm gonna assign him. So I mean, our family. It's a family business here, people. Family business. Now the domain limit. Things are good there. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So things are looking good here as well. Can't really complain too much. Alhambra upgrades 2,000 gold to bring it back to the Royal Palace of Alhambra. So that's a big fat no. Cordoba. Still looking good there. So, yeah, I could grant it to somebody, but I won't. The upgrades here, that just all costs too much money at this point. We're going to need to save a little bit money before I invest a little bit more in our infrastructure. I'm going to hit on pause here for a little bit just to see how these wars around us kind of end. All right, so we've got an alliance with Moron. Court Physician. So, let's take a look at Tavkitnin. She is a physician. Lowborn. Cost 70. Sheikh Rashid can marry. Oh. We have 2 little children. Very nice. Sarah and Jafar. Very cool. Did I? Yes, I did add her. As court physician, I thought for a second we had kind of forgotten to do that. So let's look at the Amirids. They are, I mean, they're just losing bad here against Abu Bakr the Tahrid in the Murcian conquest for Alcaraz. To the impressive Emir Muhammad of Abadit. I've been corresponding with your chancellor. Who is this? That is the Emir of the Amirids. Okay. Proud to call my friend. All right. Great. And you're getting your butt kicked by the Duhunids. What are the Aftazids doing? They're in a war against King Garcia of Galicia. Okay, so they're in 2 wars. So the Duhunids are a very, very clear danger to us. They've gobbled the Tahirids, gobbled up some from the Amirids. So the Duhunids, Valencia is now independent, allied with Madrid. Interesting. Betrothed can marry. Okay, so we will finish that. Excellent. Rashid. Sheikh Murad's passed away, so we can no longer sway him. Okay. So who's now in charge here? Ugh, the son. Primary heir? That's so sad. That's so sad. I'm going to have to try to kill you. Yeah, I'm so sad. If that works. So anyway, let's see. Rashid, is there anybody here that I would consider worthy of it? I mean, no powerful ones. Let's see here. The Almoravids. Let's see. Probably won't accept the marriage. I mean, I could throw in half-sister. Oh, God, with the 47-year-old? No. Got a granddaughter. Daughter? No. That's just not going to happen. Spouse grow fonder. To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says Amira Itimad. Some of your more influential vassals have children that I am certain Sheikh Abad would benefit from. Sheikh Abdul Al-Aziz seems like a man of good repute. Al-Aziz, he likes us. Sheikh Abdul Rahman would probably be a good influence. He hates us. My son will do fine on his own. Let's go with the guy that likes us, and Sheikh Abdul Aziz. All right. Interesting. So now if we just look here, I mean, Aftazids are dealing with Galicia, which is very, very powerful, very, very strong, large, etc. So we got to keep an eye on them to our north. But the Duhunids are really the power player in the region. This is one of those situations, it's almost, with these two inheriting from one another, maybe they can crush from inside. The Zirids, how are they looking for? They've got some decent allies in North Africa. So that's a bit of an issue. But it'd be nice to just take the rest of the Zirids. Yeah. So there's not much more we can do there. The Tahirids, yeah, they're allied with Duhunid Emirate. That's the kicker there. The Duhunids, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Duhunids, they're pretty powerful right now. The Amirids are not. I mean, these guys are ripe for the picking right now. Valencia, he could as well. And the Aftazids are completely on their own as well. We'll see how these wars kind of play out. If we look at our own strength right now, our military, with our allies. We feel the superior army to any other Muslim nation here. Galicia. See, there's the alliance with the HRE that could kick our butt. That's the thing, you know, once we've kind of consolidated our power here, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to face a crusade at some point, but that is a concern for next time. Don't forget to hit that like button, because that really helps the channel. And until next time, I'm Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon.